On the dais, head coach TC Taylor, student athletes Jacobian Morgan, Irv Mulligan, and Jeremiah Williams. We're going to start with an opening statement from Coach Taylor. Then we're going to open up for questions for the student athletes first. Coach.
Very pleased with my football team in this entire journey. It's been a great, incredible run for this football team and these coaches. Everybody involved with JSU football, the fans, I can't say enough. They really showed up here in the city of Atlanta for this game. But, you know, these guys, they worked their butts off all year for this moment, and they went out there today and dominated. They really went out there today and played a dominant football game. And, you know, we talked about it all week. After we won last weekend, we knew it would be a quick turnaround, but we had to get ready for this one, you know. And I told them, you know, you got to shake that one off and get ready for this one, because this is it. There's no football after today. So I'm just proud of my football team, proud of the fans, my coaching staff, everybody that made this happen. You know, to be a national champ right now, it feels awesome.
All right, our first question for the student athletes will come from Steven, then the young man behind him, Steven.
Stephen Gator, HBCU Game Day. This is for Mr. Mulligan. You know, you guys came out here and really were able to run the ball against them. You know, just talk about the performance that you had, and it seems like under the lights against this team, for sure, you guys really kind of turned it on. You started it on kind of Thursday night with that intensity, kind of carried it over to the game.
Yeah, I was talking a little trash that night, so it's one thing to talk it, but we really a humble team, so it's like you got to be able to perform and walk it as well. And I mean, people say I had a good game, but I always give it to the offensive line. It started in the trenches first, you know. So the offensive line was, man, you got 3 guys that's going to the HBCU Legacy Bowl, so that speaks loud enough for itself. So I just give it up to those guys up front, honestly.
All right, right here.
Miss you heard, of course, sports talk. Jeremiah, for you, talk about just owning the A gap all day and just being disruptive in their backfield the entire afternoon.
Man, it was just a one-mind thing, man. I was locked in the whole game. My coach told me from the get-go, man, own your gap. So I owned my gap all game, man. And the game plan just was simple.
Right here.
Emmanuel Glazer, Crush Sports Talk. Jeremy, I want to continue on that as far as not only your production on the defensive line, but the whole team to 30 yards rushing. Talk about the mentality of your front line, that front 7, to stop that running game today.
Just, man, we won this game in the summer just about hard work and extra. We get extra every day after practice. And to stop that run, you got to do extra work. You got to get extra weight room, man. It's a blessing to win the game just because we just a good front and we got a good back end, and the linebacker, man, just flying to the ball every play.
All right. Gentleman in the back with the hat.
Yeah, Wayne Cartwright from the Hill Podcast. This question is for Irv Mulligan. Irv, just coming from having surgery in the off season and now capping this off today, how would you, in your own words right now, sum up the story now for you?
It's just a blessing, man. And it's like I said, it's like the will and the want to. I had a goal before I got injured, and I had it in my mind last year was gonna be the Natty, you know. And we just had a rough season, so we already knew he had what it took. We just had to find the small pieces to put it together. And this year, Coach TC did a great job. And I just give my hats off to him and the rest of my teammates, honestly. Without him and my teammates and the courage and the extra work and the extra rehab and stuff they put me through, I wouldn't be able to come out here and do what I do. So I just give it all to them.
Young lady in the back.
Jeremiah Graves from the Grave Digger Report. Mr. Williams, this is for you. This question's for you. I know we actually spoke online, you know, based on you playing that 1 technique and also that 3 technique. You stated how important it was that, you know, that defense wins championships. Underneath Coach Taylor's tutelage, can you speak about, you know, the culture? It just seemed like the sauce is just totally different, you know, after this championship that, you know, he won underneath his tutelage.
Man, it's just a blessing, man, to stop that run, man. Coach Collie James, man, he hang hat on stopping the run. He just he tell us every game, man. He 5-yard plays, man. He angry at us because he know what we're capable of. So he just from the get go, man, start off strong.
Dr. Cavell, young man in purple, then Wilson.
Kenyatta Cavill, Dr. Cavill's inside the HBCU Sports Lab. This is for Jacobian Morgan. You played particularly early in this game with such an efficiency. Third down, hit a big long pass. Talk about your mindset going in here and where was that in terms of how efficient you were able to play today?
Yeah, I just wanted to come in here and be myself. Coach at practice, he's been on me just, to play my game and just stay level-headed. So it's just being attention to detail, going to practice and knowing what the looks are we're going to get and just being able to execute.
Jefferson.
Good evening. Michael Jefferson, Block Sports out of Indianapolis. Congratulations. Third time's the charm. How does it feel on the offensive side and the defensive side to get the job done?
The offensive side, well, this is my first time. I know Jeremiah, this is third time. Yeah, so for me, hometown kid, to get it done the first time, to have our names in the book for the first time winning the Celebration Bowl, it's an amazing feeling, and that my hat goes out to these guys. Just putting in the hard work all season, it wasn't, we had obstacles, we had ups and downs, but we always came to prevail at the end.
Man, Coach TC, from the get-go, from the start, he told me the years before, man, we're going to get one for sure. And we set the tone in the summer, man. We've been winning this game in the summer. The hard work we put in, the extra before and after practice, the more the conditioning we do, man, is out of this world, man. And it showed out today.
Jason McDonald, Core 360 Sports. Most of you guys sitting up there are from Mississippi, and as your head coach, he played for Jackson State. He wore that uniform you have on right now. What can you say to him, or what has been said between you that can really reach out to the next generation of players, what it means to come to Jackson State and to play for the Tigers?
We'll go with Jacobian, Irv from South Carolina, and we'll go with Jeremiah.
First and foremost, I want to thank Coach for getting this roster together that, like Irv said, we already had the pieces. And it's just, when you got Coach of the Year, he's just going to put you in the right places to make the right plays. So to any players that come to look here, you got a great coach ahead of you that's going to coach you every day. He's not going to let up. And that's what you want. Like, Coach stay on me every day. I got up downs after practice every day. Good or bad. Good or bad. And it's just a testament to, hard work. And he know what he got. He trusts me. He know that, if I just stay level-headed, that I can have the success that I want. So, yeah.
Jeremiah.
Man, like Kobe said, man, Coach TC know what it looked like. That's why he won Coach of the Year, man. We've been here 3 times, and he knew he was gonna get it done eventually. Like it was the small thing. He put the pieces together, man. It's all we needed to stay connected and teamwork, man, and stay on us every day. That's what Coach do.
All right. We got our final question for the student athletes.
All right. Dwayne Nash from the Yard, HBCU Sports and Hero Sports. This question is specifically for Jeremiah, but if the other 2 players, if you were here, the other 2 times in which Jackson State appeared in the Celebration Bowl, there were perceived distractions off the field that may or may not have affected performance on the field. Can you speak on whether or not coming into this year without any outside distractions may have led to you guys in your performance this particular season?
We just keep the main thing. We stay focused all season. We just one goal to make everybody locked in. We wouldn't really worry about any distractions this season.
All right. With that, gentlemen, congratulations again, and thank you so much.
Congratulations.